She's corrupt.
I'm not corrupt, man. It's just the way it is, bro.
We all nice.
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2.
Akugwira.
True.
Come on, Mr. K.
Okay. Welcome back to the Land of Work and Joy podcast. I'm your host, Mr. K, with my co-host, Blessed, and the mystery voice, the man behind the scenes, 008. What's happening, people? How are you doing?
What's happening? Good.
You know?
Like.
Last week, Mari podcast. What happened?
Business.
Mukampe, na?
Nah, man, we're out to make money, man. What's wrong with you, man? Ukaoneka maningi amazonda bantu. Uyo namuona.
But anyway, we're back again, with some interesting topics for you, just here to entertain you, educate you. Without further ado, you're the one telling me about Joe Maps' new album.
Yeah.
You heard all of it?
Yeah.
008, are you a Yo Maps fan?
Nah, not so much. I won't lie now. It's got some good songs.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say I'm like a big fan. No.
Okay. No. You're not up at night waiting for him to drop his album.
No.
Have you at least listened to his new album?
I have, just the videos, like the ones, the most common songs, yeah.
Yeah, the singles that are out.
The singles that are out, yes, but I haven't gone out of my way to listen to any of them.
Okay, cool. I gave it a listen over the weekend. I heard like a few tracks here and there.
Okay. How many is it on the album?
I think there's 16, no?
16 tracks.
It's a 16
track
album.
This nigga making 16 tracks.
It's a lot.
And they're all good, yeah?
That's subjective.
Hey,
that's
you
subjective.
see that? That's why I'm not a big fan.
I'm not a Yo Maps fan like that.
Yeah,
but you can't ignore the man's success and his work and what he's putting out there.
No, he's
so I gave it a listen. And anyway, let's go through that, man. Let's just review the album. For those of us who heard it.
Yeah, not a fan, but I like his consistency.
I think I'm a fan. I'm more of a fan of his work ethic.
Yes.
In terms of the music, there are a few songs.
Yeah.
But he's not like, an artist like, I'm just out there like, yo, this is the... No, not like that. Yeah. So, my guy. Review the album.
Fanboy.
Vibes on vibes. In your opinion, what's the best song on the album?
The best song on the album is... let me say my favorite song on the album is the one where he featured this guy from Katete, Digo.
Digo?
Yes.
Digo is from Katete?
Yes.
Zambia?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was wondering, I saw that name and who's this?
Digo.
Yeah, but he's had quite a lot of international features on this, huh?
Mm-hmm.
There's quite a number of people on this. So you have the likes of Mafikizolo, Rotimi, Enos B, Harmonize, Makazi Entertainment, Stone Boy. Yeah, so it was quite a packed featured album on this thing. I wonder how much he must have paid for those features. Because Mafikizolo, Rotimi, Enos B, Harmonize, and Makazi and so on. 6 international features.
Mm-hmm. But I think if we look at Mafikizolo, Enos B, they're not up and trending.
Yeah, but regardless,
they're big though.
Regardless, they're big names, man. You're not just walking up to Mafikizolo and they're charging you 3 pin or 5 pin for a feature.
Yeah, I know.
Or 6 pin for a feature.
Probably where he got to pay an amount. I think it's Harmonize.
How much did he pay Harmonize?
I'm not sure. Well, it could have sometime. We don't know how much he paid.
This is another problem I have with the music industry here. Everything money-wise is very secretive.
Yeah.
But then how are people going to look at it as a lucrative thing to be in?
Yeah.
Even the investor has to know he has to see the figures flying around. Mm-hmm. You see our friends out there in the West when they're doing their things. Jay-Z paid Dr. Dre $250,000 for it. Yeah. Maybe he didn't even pay him that exact amount, but just create some narrative. Doesn't have to be the exact figure, but just a ballpark figure. You know?
That's right.
And that helps also, like in just the realm, the Zambian like industry, to help other artists also understand, like, oh, if you're going to play on that level, you need to prepare yourself in that manner. Yeah, man, yo, bisa. But he spent like a stack.
Yeah.
Like, how much you think he spent total on the album?
It's quite an amount.
Yes, how much? How much?
It might be maybe over 500 pin.
500 pin. You think it's
Yeah.
that low?
Over.
Yeah.
Over 500 pin.
You seem to have a figure, my guy.
I'm just
Come on,
I'm
man.
assuming, mate.
Come on,
You know how
Shane.
these things go, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, just on the recording, like the music side of things, that's minus the videos and all of that. Maybe even like a 2 million.
Wow.
I know. That's foolish.
No, anyway, it's just that we weren't at the time to break it down. But when you really break it down, because how much you think you paid? $3,000, $5,000.
About a $20,000 maybe.
How much is $20,000?
Yo,
$20,000.
you best check that stuff, boy.
Yeah, quick check how much that $20,000
That's about
is.
380 pin. Eesh.
Yeah.
So it's over.
You see, that's just harmonize if you paid him that much. But I don't think you paid him $20,000.
About a 10. Even a 5.
Between 5
And a 10.
and 10, or maybe even 3 and 10, somewhere thereabout. Because 20,000, bro, that's what some of these artists are getting, like, to perform in bigger platforms like arenas and that type of stuff. And to expect that for a feature from an individual, like, what kind of numbers are you really bringing to my platform? You know, what kind of
Yeah.
situations are you putting me in? It's a bit different. If you say Burner, I would be like, okay, I can understand, because Burner Boy be out there, you know, he's worldwide.
Yeah.
It's a bit different. Yeah. But anyway, it seems he might have spent a stack on it. Those are just our speculations. We don't know what those figures are. But yeah. But okay, maybe total with including like my videos and what's this? Because the logistic of also traveling, if he has to
Yeah.
travel to go record with some of these people, because you want to feel the vibes. It's vibes and vibes. You want to be in the studio with people. You know, my plane tickets, the producers, just all this to my back and forth.
But now it's like the digital age, my guy. So it's like these people are doing these like collabos over.
Yeah, I know there's definitely that aspect where they send, but sometimes when you're working on music, you want to be in the presence of the artist you want to feature, because you want to tap into a
So
certain...
here's a question: like when he did is it the one where he sings with Omarion? Did your maps did the song with?
Yes.
Yeah.
Superman? Huh?
Yeah. Did he have to fly the other side or what?
No.
No.
It was, yeah.
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 So yeah, I think some of those costs they cut
Yeah,
down.
that's what I'm saying. But but there's also the other aspect again. It just depends on how much money you have to spend as well. If I really want to be in the studio with the person and be there for that vibe and just have that atmosphere, maybe even get a little bit of footage from that whole situation, then you're gonna have to pay that extra. You know, it's one thing to work with somebody in remote locations and another thing to be with them in the studio. I think they kind of produce a different kind of result. Yeah. But yeah, so your best song is that with Digo.
Yeah.
What's the title of the song?
That's it. Like it?
Okay. And I think
Late?
at the budget, the same one which has the video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think the thing with this album, I think I understand. I think Maps is very good with crafting the sound, the music of it. So the beats and everything and whatnot, all that sounds good. The production sounds nicely mixed. The vocals are also clear. You can get what people are singing. You know, on that end, on that technical aspect, I think he's very good at that. Where I find this project a bit lacking is it still comes back to one thing I keep saying. His writing has not improved. It hasn't changed. Some songs actually sound like stuff he's done before.
Old
Yeah.
Yo Maps.
It sounds like something maybe he dropped last year or the other year. Others, you can kind of get it. In fact, not the budget. There's another one which has kind of like a Kizomba tune to it, featuring Rotim.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I think for me, that's my favorite on the album.
Mm-hmm.
It just gives it a bit of a different flavor. Then these other songs, they are more or less like, they've got this very South African DNA in them.
Yeah.
And Nigerian sprinkles around them, you know? So it's like, with the budget, I like the way it sounds and everything. It's like guys have been studying the way the South Africans are doing their piano and stuff. But then it just sounds like, yeah, you're trying to make a South African piano song. I'm not hearing much of, you know, the way the Nigerians do it.
Yeah.
They'll get a piano song and they'll put their own vibe on it. If you hear like Davido or Wizkid on a piano song, it's very different from, you know, you have a piano song with Maporisa or the, you know, Tyler ICU, those guys, piano type of guys. It's very different. But with this, it's like, okay, you kind of got it, but sounds like you're just trying to make another South African. Like, we heard that. Like, what's your addition to that thing?
Yeah.
You know, even visually,
Yeah.
the visuals also, you can see like, oh, they're trying to, like, it looks like a piano video.
Yeah.
There's nothing unique that you're communicating like with the visuals. That's very unique.
That's right.
Yeah, so I think overall, that's my feel of the album. Like, production-wise, with my songs and everything, he's good at crafting that sound, but the writing, the artistry of it, because when like the title itself, for me, like the vibes was a bit
the songs and the title of the album, they don't.
The subject matter, the things he's singing, is
it's different.
There's no unique perspectives he's approaching.
And the number of songs, the meanings are one and the same of these other songs that we've heard. No,
yes,
Shani,
because the intro song,
like
it's kind of like, no, I don't want anyone to hit you.
Bad energy, miss my friends were drinking,
yeah,
whatever it
that
is.
type of thing. Yeah.
Like, bro, you've told us that. We've heard that.
We've heard that.
Like,
what new unique perspectives? So we want you to tell us something unique. The same topic can be approached from a different perspective, you know, but he's a bit limited in that. And this is where now, I always say, like, when you compare like Yomaps and Chile One, Chile One, I think when it comes to writing, just being a song composer, he's a superior artist than Yomaps. Where Chile One is a bit, he's still kind of lagging. It comes to crafting the sound around the music.
Yeah,
but he's so good that even the beats or stuff he jumps on, they might not necessarily be the best, but he brings the song alive because of what he's writing and saying on the songs.
Yes.
And you can see him now trying to experiment with different kind of delivery patterns. But with Maps is trying here and there with my deliveries, but the writing, his writing is basic.
It's still weak.
It's basic. There are very few songs I can point at, say like, okay, I party them, but this song, like, it has that emotional weight and relativity to it.
Maybe he's trying, if it's not broken, don't fix it. So he's going with it.
Exactly.
He's riding with it.
I think the point your maps Adipo, Adi Pari, like he's in an industrial phase.
True.
Like it's like the way Hollywood does it.
Yeah.
You know, they'll give you Fast and the Furious.
That's right.
Then it's Fast and the Furious 2.
2.
Then Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift. Then all the way up to Fast 9, 10, and 10. With each iteration,
yes,
it just keeps getting more ridiculous, and it just really gets the low hanging fruit. So it's like he's really trying to, you know, he's gotten to that point where he knows his process and it can produce a hit.
Yeah. So
he's not doing much to innovate on that, and he's staying in the same. Because innovation again can be a bit tricky. Because you see that you fail.
No,
and
it's true.
A lot of artists don't want to take that hit.
No.
But gradually also, the alternative is if you keep doing the same thing, eventually people, and you know, people are always waiting on him like, when I see that. So I just a child. Yeah, you know, there are people who approach it from that
16
perspective.
16 tracks, you say there?
Yeah, 16.
Wow.
16
16,
down,
man.
16 down, 16, 16.
You, bro, you were hating on the Mafikizolo track. You were saying, I know. And it's not just you. Some people have heard saying, nah, Mafikizolo didn't do well on the track. I kind of like that track.
No,
Some of the
bro.
tracks I like.
The way Mafikizolo delivered.
Okay, what did you want them to do?
No.
What could they have done different?
A 2016 Mafikizolo, 2015, 2017.
Oh, specify. Finish here for Tavach today, we know.
Like,
What didn't sound good?
He wanted some new age.
You again, you didn't like Superman.
Superman.
Superman. No, Superman. You and Saint, you didn't like Superman.
They didn't like Superman.
And Saint,
But
now Rufia know Isade. I wanted to hear your opinion
And this is
on
where
like the Mafikizolo track, because I know you probably hate it as
the
well.
Mafikizolo track, for me, it doesn't work out for me.
I think for me on the album, it's one of those songs that I like. It's not like a standout song, but it's a good song. It's not one of those you're like, okay, got it. And I think most of the songs they're not like that. There's no one song I can look
I want
at
the
and say,
Mafikizolo Tandi Mani. Like, that's the Mafikizolo I want.
You want the
So no, it was a different. I think it's a different version.
But the song is like, even when you hear the song, it's not a hype type of song. It's a chill kind of vibe, and I think they did their thing on it.
I think sometimes, Kulabati, if you're featuring an artist, again, consider the type of a beat you're putting them on, and look at their history and the number of songs that they've done, the hit songs.
Okay, if you put it in that context,
because
I can understand.
I think that beat doesn't sit well for Mafikizolo.
I think it was okay. I think they did what they could. I like the song.
He was looking for something. Yeah.
Like, I was like, okay.
I like the song, but you know.
No, I haven't had the chance to hear it.
No, you should hear the album, man. You should hear the album.
Yo, Maps, you Moses.
Oh yeah, there's one. That's one is harmonize. Moses.
Where there's some broken English from our brother, man.
Guys, come left the feature harmonize. You should just think.
Yeah, but despite him doing like that part where there's a broken English, but I think it's one of those songs I also like, where you could see like, your Maps first study, but after Chaingira Chena, he was so calm and like.
Okay, for me that song just passed like that.
Yeah,
there was nothing unique about it. Oh, I know. That's why I know there's that thing, because the title of the song is got his government
like, bro,
name.
He's got his
Moses,
government.
Moses washire tu kwacha.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
but
he's relating to it based on that.
Yeah. But you know, like I was saying, like it's a good album, but there's no songs I'm like,
wow.
Okay, I know when I like something because I played over and over and
That's
over.
what happened with me also. I think from the time I left home, the whole day in the field at work, I was like, maybe I'm not getting something right. Like, again.
It doesn't have that.
And
I think part of it is, you know, because it's the product is similar.
Yeah.
It hasn't changed enough for you to notice it. That effort hasn't been put in it to say, okay, what new elements can I add into it for it to be a standout?
Yeah.
Yeah. They are good songs, but they are not. Hey, they ain't all.
With me, my conclusion was I think he overhyped the whole album. Yeah, so it was like, yeah, shit, bro. I
think he's supposed to do that.
Yeah.
I think
this guy is part of
I
the
don't think it's
promotion.
about overhyping. I think he just underdelivered.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he hasn't realized that. I think he hasn't realized what he needs to do in order to change the product.
Yeah.
But also, like you mentioned, you know, like it's not broken. If this is what has worked and has given you those hits,
yes,
you're trying to stay with the same formula, but you end up like Fast and the Furious.
Okay.
You know?
Until you're at 10, eh?
10, you keep milking
10.
it and you just get like, bro, what's this? You
What's
know?
going on, man?
Yeah. But
and then to make 16 tracks and not make that
yes,
like,
I think
boom.
even the number of songs as well, like 16 was too much.
Yeah. 10, 12.
16 he could have done 12.
12. Yes,
12 would have been a good balance. 16, bro. Like
Yeah.
eventually, like you're losing the steam eventually in what
Yeah.
to put in there. And even if you have subject matter,
It's kind
you're
of like
talking
the
about.
time when Mr. Chris Brown
Uh-huh.
kept like churning in albums after
Yeah.
album. Then there was a whole year where he was like, okay, I think
I've
I've
overclocked it.
overdone. Same with Beyonce.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
uh, sorry, just to cut you. I think the other thing that your mom needs to do is try different producers, not just him. The guy can take.
Mhm.
Yeah, we know that they've produced a number of hits for him, but there are guys out there
Yeah.
that are.
I think like it's still the same thing. The fear of over trying new stuff.
Yes, it will
This
break.
thing can flop.
I think
But that's why again, you have the opportunity to try stuff like when you're not in album mode. Drop singles, experiment with your singles, experiment with. You don't have to call it an album. Do like a mixtape where it's just a bunch of random songs.
EPs.
Yeah, EPs. It gives you that testing ground to
Yeah.
see this new sound you're trying.
Is it actually
It will
pulling
give
there?
you those to my things. Once you see a song, there's like
Like,
What?
oh, yep.
you're like,
That's the
that's
formula
the one.
right
That's
there.
the one.
Let's go for
Lock
it.
in. Let's go for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're not dropping or trying those new things, it becomes difficult to figure out like a new item.
Yeah, so I think what he needs is changing producers.
Mhm. Try a new producer.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't leave.
Yeah,
guys.
not
But
really
just
like.
incorporate.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
trying
The
different.
other thing I think he needs songwriters.
Yes.
Like at his level,
Yeah.
he needs songwriters.
He needs
10,
to
5.
invest in
Like,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
There are guys out there in the ghetto, like, I saw them burning boys. I said, bro, what were you thinking when writing this song?
Exactly,
Like, yeah.
yes.
There are guys who are brilliant songwriters.
Yeah.
So he needs to invest in that. Songwriters, producers.
Yeah.
And, just try something different. I don't think he's somebody who would fail.
Yeah.
And failing sometimes it's not like it's an eternal thing.
No.
Especially with the kind of work he's doing.
Mhm.
If you're consistent, eventually you will land on something.
True.
Sometimes take a small hit to make a bigger jump. Yeah, because his work ethic is, I think,
It's on point.
it's on point. And
It's
with
on
that
point.
kind of work ethic, with a few changes here and there, he can't fail. He can't miss the mark too much.
That's right.
But yeah, so out of 10,
10.
what would you give the album?
4 out of 10.
Jeez,
Wow.
man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jeez.
Savage.
4 out of 10.
Yeah.
What took away from it so much that you feel it's a 4?
1.
Mm-hmm.
The meaning behind the songs is one of those meanings that we've heard from him. That's one of those.
Yeah.
And 2, the writing.
Mm-hmm. So
3.
meaning and writing.
Yeah.
3?
3. He overhyped the whole album and it came out to be
But he's
different
supposed
things.
to do that.
Yeah, so for me it's a 4 out of 10. Yeah, there are songs that I like.
Yeah.
Yeah, not
But
really
not
to
all
take
of
away
them,
anything from
Yeah.
him. There are songs that I like on the album. Like even today when I was coming, like Apaso Miango. Not for the one like
And he's an artist, eh?
Yeah.
We're also waiting on him to drop, eh?
4 out of 10.
We're going
Four.
to give you, man.
I love you, my brother, yo maps. But hey,
Nah.
this album,
So that's
4 out
even
of
love.
10.
He's being honest. He doesn't like your album.
Jesus. This
Okay.
guy.
I think I'll give it a.
Come on, don't be modest. Give us the real deal, boy.
I'll give it a 5.
Half.
Yeah. Half being like, in terms of the production, the beats and what's this, I like that.
Okay.
But in terms of the subject matter, the artistry, the creativity, that's lacking.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll give it that.
A difference of 1. So you've seen,
No, but because 4 is like, bruh, it's just, it's not even half. It's like, for me at least, I can justify. I like half the stuff, but half the stuff is,
yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Now I can't rate it because I ain't listening to it now. No.
Yeah, so half the stuff. And because like my albums also, guys, like my artists. Themes for the albums. I didn't want to talk about themes. More like the way Beyonce does her stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes,
sure,
yes, yes,
Lemonade,
yeah.
Chan
Yeah,
Chan.
that's right.
They have themes in the albums, and even the songs will resonate with the themes.
True.
There might be a few here and there, but they're pretty much in line with the theme
With
of the
the theme,
album.
yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, and talk a bit more about some of these things. Like, what did you mean when you say vibes on vibe? What's that about?
Yeah.
I want to see you talk about it. Like, explain. Maybe if you explain, I can get that extra layer of understanding and listen to the songs a bit differently.
That's right.
But if you're not doing that, also like
Zero.
yeah,
Going get a movie.
yeah,
Let us understand words and meaning. What are you telling us, bro, when you
Yes.
say vibes on vibes? What we know is vibes on vibes. Netoke umulima club banga umutizavi na chino chaka. Different.
Budget is a club.
Yes. That I understand. And it's okay. And it sounds nice in the
Yeah.
club like that.
Yeah, but that's the impression you get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vibes on vibes.
Vibes and vibe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm a themes na. So it comes back to the creative and composer aspect that we are talking about.
Yeah.
But another issue around like this whole Yo Maps album. So there's a bit of some controversy in regards to the song Budget, the music video for Budget. There's an individual on Facebook who was complaining about the video. He was saying, allegedly saying that, there are some visuals in the video that seem to be promoting LGBTQ movement. So these particular two clips, it's like, I think there's two girls kissing or something in those videos.
Yeah.
In those particular clips, I think there are two of them. Something of that nature. That's what the complaint was.
Yeah.
Have you seen the video for Budget?
I've seen the video.
Have you seen the particular clips?
I only
Yeah.
got to go and watch again. I was like, I didn't see that part.
So the first time
I didn't
you
see.
didn't see it
I
because
didn't
you are
see.
used.
I was like, I didn't see the part.
You
To be
didn't see the
honest, like,
bad
I
in that,
didn't
yeah.
see that part.
Yeah.
And you, when I was like, really? Then again, paid attention. I was like, oh. I was like,
Jiffy.
I was like,
But you know, it's very telling because for you to see that
Yeah.
and not say anything,
Yeah.
you saw it, but subconsciously didn't register.
Yeah.
Or rather, consciously didn't register. Subconsciously, it's there in the back of your head.
That's right.
So the gentleman had a problem with that and he called it. I was like, so Zambians now, we're just going to let people just come on screens and just do whatever they want to do and that type of thing.
Yeah.
And he took it quite seriously. I think he reported the video or something.
Yeah, he mentioned in his page about
I think
reporting
the
the
other
guy to
person who-
IBA and
Yes.
something like that.
I think that person that said, like, whoa, your maps, hold. I think it's Edna. I was like, yeah, hold on, your maps. This is a Christian nation. People won't let you. Like, I was like,
But you see, okay. Anyway, you can start bossing.
I can start bus. What do you mean? No,
you
but
seem to have some expertise.
no, it's not even expertise because
Yeah, shed some light on that.
I think like there are certain videos we've seen
Yes.
which Zambian artists have posted out there that are more explicit than
Yes,
those
yes.
two captions specifically. I mean, it's like a what 2-second caption. It's not even that long.
Yeah.
These two chicks in the first clip, in the first segment, are not really full on.
Yeah.
They are obviously they are being physical, and then it moves on to the next bit. It moves on. Then the bit where the actual kissing happens is, if you really look in between, there the artist is there, plus the two chicks in the side. So I don't know. It's very subjective, and I think I didn't read into it I didn't read into it that much. Only when the gentleman you're describing highlighted to say, no, would he like this, whatever, and like, oh, okay. This guy seems to have a problem. So certain countries, specifically Britain, has what's called Ofcom.
Yes.
Now Ofcom it's like independent, so they regulate what you view on there. So in that group, there's like parent types, like they pick a standard of what a video should or should not have. And I think in Zambia, maybe there are certain things we just like overlook, so we don't have that balance where they say, okay, if cover basic.
Yes.
And then since he has a complaint, yes, it's a complaint, meaning there will be a bunch of people who will also fall to that narrative.
Yes.
But I think that video it's based on context, like it's very subjective because the song itself, the lyrics are talking about having a good time. There's a whole bunch of lyrical content in there. Some are not really related to what's happening in the background in that specific video. It's all like creative content, just 10 TK more if.
Yeah.
10 TK more if, you know. The locations are not, some of them are not even in Zambia, are they?
Yeah, Tanzania.
Yeah. So
I think SA, some of them.
yeah, they are mixed. So it's not really like when you pointed about the LGBT stuff. I mean, come on. I think we're going
go
off.
ahead.
My question would be, if it were guys.
If it was guys, come on, man. That shit would be like, hey, man, what?
Okay, so for ladies, it's okay.
Question.
Yeah, no, that's a good question. Yes, but that's why I'm saying to you that these things, there is context to it.
Yeah.
I was explaining earlier to a colleague of mine. I said to them, you remember the terminology "sexy" is very subjective to all of us. What you deem as sexy is not the same as I will see it. Same with your brother right there. Different context. So look at it this way: that director, or whoever came up with that creative pitch to put those two chicks subjectively touching each other in that collective corner, probably thought it will look cool, like if we kind of my gear of if he space them. Yes, now if you put it in the question that it's two guys there, but are they? Come on, man, they are crossing a different realm. And why? Why? Why I'm looking at this like this? We are collectively children of Hollywood. You understand? If you saw like most of the movies from the 80s, you see like a bunch of chicks on the beach and they are subjectively touching each other. No one ever, like men would never really stand up and say, oh, why are these women subjectively touching each other? Everyone's like, oh, man, wow. It's only after the whole LGBT thing came into frame, you will see visuals now. If you've seen certain artists, they push the barrier. What's that guy who... There's that rapper who wears pink with a hat. I've forgotten his name though. But there's one of these American artists. The one I'm saying, I'm gonna take my horse, something to do with the horse.
Lil Nas X.
Yes. When you see that homie dressed up in pink and riding in whatever the whole imagery there, it really begs for like reassessing yourself. Like, hey, what's going on here, man? Like, hold on.
But then again, to his point, like he said, you know, like if that was guys,
yes.
But you see, that's exactly the point. Yes. That I think the gentleman was also alluding to. Homosexuality cuts across the board. It's not just homosexuality when it's guys.
Yes, no,
it's also homosexuality when it's
girls. Yes.
So with girls,
there's the more suggestive clip, but then there is the clip where they kiss each other.
Yes, but that's what I'm saying to you. If you look at that image, there is a male in between two chicks. You understand?
Okay. What was he doing though?
What is he doing? He's watching them two chicks kissing each other.
Yeah, so the two people involved in the kissing, it's the two chicks.
We're gonna be in a different realm here, like. Now here's anxiety at our bit.
Yeah, come back.
Ungalakwe.
You know what I think? I think the gentleman has a point.
Yeah.
I'm not sure on Your Maps and his creative team.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that was their intention.
No.
I don't think so. But on that level again, despite it being a short clip, you know the way they talk about propaganda.
True.
You don't need to have a full-length movie for you to pass messages. Sometimes it's short, consistent clips over a specific time frame.
That's right.
I think that's the issue the gentleman is calling to. But even for him, though, it's kind of late, though. You might call out your maps.
Yeah.
But how much other stuff are people already watching? And like when we asked him, like, did you see the clip where that was happening? He was like, I didn't even realize it. I think for me, that's telling because you've been exposed to so much of this stuff already.
That's right.
And like you said, we're children of Hollywood. Yeah. Hollywood consistently pumps out all these things. Maybe his context is that, okay, this is a Zambian artist and maybe that's closer to home and everything.
Yeah.
But I think the damage has already been done. It doesn't matter who's doing it, so long as you keep seeing that visual consistently.
Yeah.
That is already going to be formatted into your head. Think, oh, that's normal. The more you see something, the more normalized it becomes.
Yeah. We make it become
you become desensitized to it. And the way I look at it still comes back to you can do all these things, but at the end of the day, it comes back to the politics of things and power.
Yeah.
The people who are pushing those agendas, the nations from which these things come from are very powerful nations.
Yeah.
If they come and if they put that agenda and say they are going to do it,
they'll do it.
They'll do it.
No, but that's why I gave from the start. That's why I say they're in these countries where these ideas are spawned.
Yeah,
there are boards or organizations who regulate what needs to be viewed. So, in the context of Zambia, I think we do need a structure.
Yes,
where we set a standard to say, if you are putting out a video, this cannot be there
in the video. Yeah,
and that same organization needs to also, before the artist puts out any video out there, they need to go through a review. Kind of like the way you've seen the rating system, how it's done. Do you know how a movie is set up to be 18 or 15 or 13
they're
PG?
watched by those review boards.
Those are review boards that are there. Those are mechanisms that are placed into systems.
And like you mentioned, I think it's time in Zambia we have that as well.
Yeah.
But I think the challenge with Zambia also is that some of the people who sit on these boards come from a very different time and perspective.
That's right. That's right.
And sometimes it might start to border on censorship now.
Yes.
That's but the review thing has to be there. It's okay. What kind of content is being shown?
That's right.
So yeah. But and like you mentioned also, like, is this where we're going to call it out?
Yes.
Because this is the point at which we're going to call it out. Because if we really just go back and watch some of this shit,
some of this is on another.
Like, okay, so it's like, one is greater than the other. Like, it's still messed up. The kids are still out there watching, all these twerking videos.
Oh yeah.
All these, not necessarily LGBTQ content type of stuff, but
explicit
just
content.
Explicit content.
Yes. What's that chick that shakes out? But the one.
Tawela. Tawela?
No, not Tawela. That's all right. The other chick from the
Deborah.
Deborah, yes.
Yeah,
because if you see Deborah's content, it's like, whoa.
The content, the lyrics.
Yes. The content.
Avoid holding the mic. When you hold it, that's like.
The content and the content Deborah has. I mean, come on. You compare it to what Mr. Man is highlighting. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's like, okay.
It's not two girls kissing.
It's not two girls kissing. Yeah, I know, but
still. See, let's not just say when it's two girls kissing or whatever, then it becomes a crime. A wrong is a wrong.
Yeah.
Let's call it for what it is.
Yes.
But anyway, according to him, you're saying, he said like that's a crime in Zambia because homosexuality.
Yeah, did he respond?
Huh?
Did Maps respond?
No. It's been that video is still up online for 8 days now.
Yeah. You know what I think?
1 million
because
views
he
now.
watched it like the third day, I think, and he saw the number had even gone to 1.1 million. So he's like, but I did highlight, like, bruh, this content.
There's one, I think. Oh, which one is that? There's a page. Yeah, they posted the same clip. Then I went to read some comments, and someone just commented like, "Okay, now he's got the spiritual backing. Wait and see where you go." It's like, yee.
Spiritual backing? What?
From who?
At the fact that there's that post, yeah, probably now he's got the spiritual backing. Wait and see. You now like,
Oh, come on,
No,
man.
but your maps was always he always does numbers, man.
you know, like meaning like, okay, probably now he's in a certain court like that.
Oh, come on, dog. Come on.
I was like, abantu what about kutontonganya
Content.
I think the challenge also with bringing down the video, because 1 million views, bro, he's gonna lose all of that. It's not like you can just replace the video and maintain the views.
No.
It goes. So those views have to rack up again.
Yes. Because
So
the guy,
losing
the
that million
gentleman you mentioned there,
Yeah.
he was asking for a cleaner version.
Yes.
He did request for a cleaner version.
not where
But like you say, no, I totally understand where the guy is coming from. But calling it on the now, it's a bit like
there's a lot of other
there's
stuff.
a lot
to
of
call it
other
out
stuff.
for.
Yeah, so why?
Like, what about that? All the other
he
stuff
needs
we
to
let slide.
Maybe he should be the one to create a board where he could be maintaining this. You understand? Like if you're going to start up that board of system or standard for artists to place whatever it is.
Because also on the other end as well, like, you know, when you look at music videos, there's another predominant thing we consistently see in these music videos. The alcohol consumption. There's all those things.
There's so many
abuse
elements.
of substance abuse and that type of thing.
All
those elements are there, and all those are elements that the youth are seeing that and looking at that and saying that I want to live that
life. No, that's true. Yeah, there's all of that.
Yeah.
So
which are all detrimental to like our society. So let's not just be let's
having kind of a bucket list.
Not nitpicking is. I think for me the issue is nitpicking. It shouldn't be just specifically like, oh, Namonechi. Red flag. Like, bro, there's other. If you look at that video, come on, there. If we just want to be petty, there are other red flags in there. Like,
just when the video is starting, you get
the dressing.
Yeah, the dressing.
Kwangu.
So that was all right for him.
Yeah, it was cool, huh? So long as there was no kissing involved, yo.
So you control.
Not to be a hater. Naka item for the fugu.
There are a bunch of my outfits. There was one kind like net thing.
Yes.
The hell is that?
There's all of that. Now I'm saying that if we're going to highlight and red flag a video, come on, man. Start from A to B. Don't just pick out the. Okay, yes, all of us have an issue. Like you said, this LGBT shit is not in our society is a bit. But we sure no.
And also, like I said, where also that becomes difficult to challenge, like a lot of these ideas, is that you see, because of how interconnected the world has become, and how the global village. We are exposed to so many ideas at such a high rate that even if you try to mitigate those things within, the chances of you dealing with that is very tricky. Unless you go into an extreme situation where now you just say it just becomes a heavily censored arrangement, like the way you have in China, where you not just anything is coming in. You can't see some Facebook, you can't see YouTube, you can't see what. They have their own thing there. But as a small nation like us, what capacity do we have to do?
We're getting hit from all angles, man. You have the
just TikTok, bro. TikTok.
Yes.
Even okay. It's crazy. It's late. That's all I can say.
It's late.
It's late, but not too late. The advice for me to the gentleman is, yes, he's followed the steps.
Yeah.
He reported IBA, And obviously, someone in the comments was talking about, no, even the police should be alerted because those 2 chicks should be arrested.
But what if they're not from here?
And yeah, and I was like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I was looking at it in different contexts. Because that video has got so much going on, and it's not shot in one location.
Yeah.
So there's so much in that one video. That's why I think maybe to kill off all of this talk, he hasn't gotten the response he wants. Nobody has. It hasn't gained that traction.
Yeah.
They haven't dropped the video, and the IB.
And again,
board.
that's YouTube.
Yes,
it might not show on ZNBC.
That's right.
But you can't force him to take it off his YouTube
page.
Because you can simply say, this is not for Zambians.
Exactly.
This is for the American
out
audience.
there. Yes, true.
That I think that becomes a bit complicated.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So it's a very complex battle. It's
it's tricky. It's tricky. Yeah.
Yeah, because yes, like you're saying, the jurisdiction, yes. It's YouTube. It's Whoop.
Yeah. And
unless
views, bro,
yes.
Just to go.
Yeah, unless,
a lot of money.
And that guy's account is money.
Yeah.
So that's mine.
That's a lot of money.
No, because unless he decides to get a bunch of like Zambians to go and there's that feature where inappropriate.
Oh yeah.
You go and you tag it, then that's
and I think he mentions as well to say like, and I think in the initial videos, he says something in the effect of like, oh, so Zambians, we're just going to let that slide. We're just going to act like there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
It's late, bro. Like the Zambians, like it's not that they haven't seen it,
yes.
But it's just the amount of stuff they've been watching. It's not even Zambian content that has gotten them to that point.
Yes.
It's all this Hollywood and international content.
Yeah.
So you can kill that video, but they are going to get those other ideas from elsewhere.
Yes.
So long as you have all these other platforms that we can view from outside with all these foreign ideas, that's what's going to happen. Yeah, but anyway, with the local creators, be a bit more conscious about what you're creating and putting out there. I'm guessing it should be in line with our values here.
Mm-hmm.
That can also be when you're talking about illegalities, those are debatable again. Because something might be illegal, but not more. I'm not talking about the particular situation in this case. That's something else altogether. For instance, you talk about the issue of marijuana.
Yeah.
That's a huge debate. You compare the effects that marijuana takers have in society in comparison to alcohol drinkers. That's a huge debate. And when you look at the data, it's going to give you a very different perspective of what you think things are. Then now you start to question yourself and think, okay, why is this illegal?
Yeah.
When this other one causes more damage in the society. So when we're talking about legalities, it can be a bit tricky because these laws at the end of the day, they're made by people.
Very complex.
With the different motives and intentions behind them. So law naena, we'll follow it, yes.
No, but if you've read these contexts of the way laws are, that's why they have like section 1 of section 2. They are broken down into because people have to now amend and look at them like on a
broader level,
microscopic. Like, hey, shit. If we do it like this, then it means this. If we do it like that, then it means this. That battle, it's a complex one.
But anyway, that's the Yo Maps controversy and the album. Mr. Blessed Dear says 4. He hates your album, man. He's a hater. He's a Yo Maps hater.
I don't hate you, bro.
But he still wants a feature from you. Huh?
Azaka kukadira ati unanipasa 4.
They want to point up a podcast. Get out.
I think My Hero is better than this one. The last album.
The previous album.
Yeah.
Okay. The last album I didn't get a chance to listen to it.
It was better than this one.
Which notable songs are on My Hero?
Mama, you my hero.
I think the album, which I was like, okay, this
Try
one.
Again.
Yes.
Try
that
Again.
one I think is his best.
Try Again was a 10 out of 10, my brother.
10.
It was a 10 out of 10.
Okay, I think that's a bit excessive, but yeah.
Just from, the songs. Because even right now, some of the songs when they play in the club, they'll be like,
I think that's his best album so far.
I'm sure he'll get feedback when he goes to do the concert. Obviously, he picks a track from Try Again.
Yeah.
You see how people just raise
respond,
up and they
yeah.
go, "Oh!" At the moment you sing something from the response is like, okay, it's easy, but
in this album, there's a song at Hello. It sounds like Yo Maps were partying kind of fine. Hello, Shanshan.
Finally.
Yeah, he sounds like
There's
that.
like a song that sounds a bit like
it's a dunga, and you be like, yeah.
But also there's another misplaced song I think should not have been on that album. Condom featuring Bobby East. Wow, like dude, like so I was like, what's this vibes on vibes? Why is there a song like Condom on it? Because with the Condom song, it's like I get what they're trying to do, but it's a bit misplaced. It's like you're trying to do a song that it's a cautionary tale of not abstaining and being promiscuous minus using protection and all that type of thing. That's what the song is about. But even the way it's delivered, the beat it's very basic and no, bro, no, that ain't it. Like in line with the album again, it's misplaced. I think it had no place there, But at least condom. This title condom. Even just as a single, you needed to rework that stuff. Man.
Yeah.
It was like, no, this is not it. But
maybe he made it to be placed on one of these ads for maximum condom or something.
But like you said, it could have been done as a single and then it would have been done in a better way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's Vibes on Vibes. How you feeling the Vibes on Vibes, people? This is episode 32, Vibes on Vibes. Go listen to that Yo Maps vibe, man. Support your local. Don't hate. You might not like the album. Give it a chance. Listen to it at least once. Just have an opinion. Also boost the man's streams. Watch our podcast also. Episode Vibes on Vibes. Give us those numbers.
Episode Vibes on Vibes.
Episode Vibes on Vibes. We don't have no condom section here. It's just Vibes on Vibes. Shout out Yo Maps. That's the feedback that we can give you. To the super fans, keep supporting your guy. To those obsessed fans, don't come here, Mambok, to Kapari platform because we were talking about Yo Maps. This was just an objective analysis of the album from our perspective. These are just our perceptions, not say that that's a fact. Maybe you love the album. Keep loving it.